Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great week. It's Wednesday, hump day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm so excited because the week is almost over, which means we've got a weekend coming. And the weekends are always so much fun and relaxing. And I love the weekend. So today's hump day, we are making a fast, delicious meal that I get to use as leftovers for tomorrow. I love casseroles. Casseroles are so good. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from. And if you love casseroles, say casseroles in the comments. I would love to know if you love them and where you're watching from. Now, I went ahead and got started without you guys, so I want to tell you what this is. I've got a 9x13 casserole dish, and we've got 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage cooked with a chopped onion. So I took a half of an onion because it was a big onion. So I took half an onion. It was about this size, the other half. And we cooked the meat with the onion and we drained the grease, and we've got the meat in our casserole dish. Guys, this is so delicious and so easy. So this is gonna be a short video. If you guys have questions for me, put them in the comments. And if this sounds good, go ahead and give me some hearts and share this video. It's a broccoli cheeseburger casserole. We love it. Ricky loves it, which is even more important. And it's so fast and easy. So we've got a pound of ground beef, a pound of Italian sausage, and we've got 1 diced onion, and we just cooked it all together, drained the grease, and put it in our 9x13. Now we're gonna put our vegetable. We're broccoli. It's broccoli. So I should have got a knife. Did not get a knife. I forgot to get a knife. Okay, let me get a fork. Let me get a fork to bust open this bag. So I used the fresh broccoli, the fresh ready-to-use produce bag, and I just poked holes in it and steamed it. Not all the way steamed, but at least halfway. I actually steamed this one for 3 minutes. Sometimes my microwave gets really hot and it steams it, like kills it. So we've got our broccoli. Now I'm just using 1 steam bag, so it's about 4 cups. And we're just gonna put that broccoli in this casserole dish. Now we're not going to stir it around yet because I don't want to over stir. I'm just going to put it on top right now. We want to go ahead and salt and pepper the dish because you have to salt and pepper your vegetables. Okay, now if you want to use 2 bags of broccoli or more broccoli, that's completely up to you. The more the better as far as I'm concerned, but you guys know Ricky, he loves his meat. So we've got 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of Italian sausage, cooked with a diced onion, and we added about 4 cups of steamed broccoli, not all the way steamed, not to rip it apart. And now we're adding salt and pepper. Now, when you use salt, when you lower your carb counts, you want to make sure you replace your white table salt with a good pink Himalayan salt or a real sea salt. I personally love Redmond's real salt. It's mined here locally in the U.S. and Utah, and I just love the taste of it. It's called Redmond's, R-E-D-M-O-N-D-S, real salt. And that's what I use in replacement of white table salt. So guys, as you're jumping on, tell me where you're watching from. And if you love casseroles, say casseroles in the comments. I want to know, have you tried this one? I love this one. It's the cheeseburger, broccoli cheeseburger casserole. So broccoli cheeseburger. So we've got our ground beef, our Italian sausage, onion, and we just added broccoli. So now let's make our cheese sauce. So we're not just going to layer it with cheese. We're going to make a cheese sauce to pour over this and then mix together. So I've got a block of cream cheese. I've got a block of cream cheese, and I did nook it in the microwave a couple of seconds, like 20 seconds, just to get it soft and warm. And now I'm going to make my cheese sauce. So I've got Parmesan cheese, about a half a cup of Parmesan. You can add this slowly and start to stir just to make sure it's warm and melted, or you can just pour it in there like I'm going to. I'm going to do 1 whole cup of heavy cream. And if you make this cheese sauce and you're like, you know what, I want some more, make some more. This is your recipe. I'm just showing you how I do it. And we're going to go ahead and add some seasoning. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of oregano, 2 hefty teaspoons, 1, 2 hefty teaspoons of oregano. And I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of garlic powder, 3 hefty teaspoons of garlic powder, 1, 2, 3. And now we're just going to mix this together with my fork. You can use a blender if you want to, but I don't want to beat it. I just want to mix it. Again, this is 1 block of cream cheese, or 8 ounces if you're using it out of a tub. 1 cup of heavy cream. Half a cup of Parmesan. I use the shredded Parmesan. 2 teaspoons of oregano and 3 teaspoons of garlic powder, and it's making this cheese sauce. So we're almost done mixing it. You want to make sure that cream cheese is really soft. So I did nook it in the microwave just a couple of seconds, about 20 seconds or so, just to make sure it was soft. All right, this looks good. It looks good. Now we're going to pour this over the broccoli, and then I'm going to take a spoon and mix this casserole dish together. So I didn't stir the broccoli into the meat mix because I didn't want to break my broccoli up into a million pieces. I normally like it that way, but this time I didn't want to over stir, so I'm going to use my thicker spoon here. It is making a thicker cheese sauce. We're going to pour that right over the top. And the last thing we have is mozzarella cheese. It is a broccoli cheeseburger casserole, guys, so it does have cheese on it. You can leave the cheese out. I get so many questions from people about the amount of cheese I use. I love cheese. You don't have to put any cheese over the top of this. You could stop right here with the half cup and the 8 ounces of cream cheese, but I love cheese. So I'm going to top mine off with some mozzarella. And then we want to taste this after we stir it together just to make sure it doesn't need more salt and pepper. You can always add salt and pepper to the end of your dish, but I do like to taste this just to go ahead and add a little bit. So I'm going to stir this really softly with my fork. Again, just so I don't break that broccoli up really tiny into fine pieces, because I do want to make sure I've got broccoli throughout my dish. Well, Lord, I'm making a mess. All right, and we're going to just mix it in. And we're going to top it off with some mozzarella cheese after I taste it to see if I need more salt and pepper. And on the top, if you want to, you can season it with just a little bit more oregano. I like to sprinkle some oregano over the top of my mozzarella cheese. When it bakes it so pretty because you have that little bit of seasoning on top when you pull it out of the oven. It just makes a really pretty dish. This looks good. So I still have big hunks of broccoli. The reason I do is because I only halfway steamed it. If you steam it too much, it's going to be way too soft to mix. And we're going to put this in the oven on 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. We want to make sure the cheese sauce gets really hot and bubbly, and we want to make sure all of our seasonings mix together. So that's one reason I only steamed it halfway, is so I can mix it well. And then it's going to continue cooking in the oven, so you don't have to cook it all the way in your steam bag. All right, I'm almost done. I have to be careful because I'm bad about making a mess. I just throw everything out of my casserole dishes. All right, guys, if you love casseroles, in the comments, say casseroles. And if you've tried this one before and you love it, make sure you say that you love it. And guys, if it sounds good, give me some hearts and share this video. All right, I'm going to just taste. I better taste it first. Woo, that is so good. No salt or pepper needed. That is so good, y'all. So you do want to make sure that you use salt and pepper once you put that broccoli on top, because you want to always make sure you season your vegetables. And then the extra seasoning of the oregano and garlic powder really set this off. If you need more salt and pepper, just do it. Just go ahead and taste and do it. Guys, does this not look delicious? If this looks delicious, give me some hearts. You can give me 1,000,000 hearts tonight. I need the hearts. I need some emotional hearts tonight. So give me some hearts if you love this dish. If it looks delicious, if it sounds delicious, or if you just love me, give me some hearts. All right, I think this looks pretty good. Let me get my mozzarella on top. Now, this is something me and Ricky love to eat. Now, I'll tell you, my husband loves this so much that when we sit down for dinner, I would not doubt it if he halves this and eats a whole half. He loves it. So that happens sometimes at my house. Me, myself, and I, when I fix my plates, I usually do a cup. And then if I'm still hungry after, I'll come back and fix me another cup or another half cup. A lot of people ask me, like, what do your serving sizes look like? If I'm cooking a casserole, I usually start with a cup. If I'm eating a protein and vegetable, I usually get a serving of protein, which is 5 to 6 ounces, and a cup of vegetables. And that's it, the cup of one vegetable, because I'm watching my carb counts, right? And then if I'm still hungry after, I'll come back and get some more vegetables or a piece of protein, not another full plate, because more than likely, depending on how you're cooking, if you're cooking low-carb vegetables cooked in healthy fats, so tonight we've got cream cheese, we've got heavy cream, those are healthy fats. So that means if you're cooking it the way I'm teaching, you're gonna get full really easy. Most of the time you can fix that 1 cup serving, and you can go back for more if you want to, habits. But if you stop when you're full, you're pretty much full. The thing I love about casseroles is we always have tomorrow. Ricky is gonna be leaving town this weekend for the boys weekend. And I'm going to have leftovers. So I'm super excited about this casserole being available to me tomorrow. Me and Heather are going to be hanging out for girls' weekend. And we've got some plans with my mom. And we're just going to be chilling at the house. All right, so on the top layer, if you want to add more, you can add more. If you don't, leave this off. It's delicious without the mozzarella. But guys, I'm a cheese lover. Thank y'all for all the hearts. Y'all are amazing. I tell you, I feel the love. I feel the love. Thank you so much. I'm fixing to come back and see if you guys have questions for me. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. Now look at this. I've got oregano, and I'm usually digging out with a measuring spoon, so I don't have a shaker. Oh, look at here. Here's some oregano. Here's some oregano with the top on it, with a sifter. So I like to do this only because when you take it out of the oven, it looks so pretty. Like the cheese melts, but that oregano is on top. And I'm telling you, it's just so pretty when it comes out. So I like to top it off with just a little oregano. It's not really for a whole lot of extra taste, because what we put in it already made it taste delicious. But just a little bit over the top, so that when it comes out, it's got this really pretty seasoning over the top. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven on 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now this is a 9x13, but it's a tight one. That sounds silly. 9x13s or 9x13s, right? But this one's just shaped different, so it makes it deeper instead of wider. So it takes a little longer when you're using this little curvature. This is I've had this thing forever. I think I got it when I got married back in 1996. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check for questions.
Mom.
Oh.
Mom.
And I set my alarm for 20 minutes. We're gonna check the oven in 20 minutes just to see if it needs more time or if it's pretty much done. Let me look and see if you guys have questions for me. Now, if you guys are still listening, if you're still watching, I want to remind you that I am on day 4. I'm on day 4 of our 5-day belly burn, and I have felt so good today. Like, I have 100% not been hungry at all. I've had, of course, great energy because I'm drinking my ketones, but I just feel so good. Like, I feel like already I'm back on track. Like, it doesn't take forever to get you shifted back to track when you have tools. I love the 5-day belly burn. If you guys want information to do it with me in December, it's a monthly accelerator. It's to keep you on track. It's to get you back on track like I needed. It's just to really help you feel great before the holidays. Put burn in the comments, and I'm going to send you some information because we start again December the 9th. And I love helping people with this burn because you get a private group that you get to join on Facebook. It's an invitation only. So you get to join a private group where people are doing it together, so it's fun. You get to be held accountable because you're telling people, hey, I'm in this group and I'm doing it. You get coaches. So we have certified coaches that actually help you through the 5 days with all different types of things. You get meal guides. You get exercise guides. You get a food list. Like, it's just great. So if you would be interested in joining me in the month of December to feel great before the holidays, put burn in the comments. All right, let me look and see if you guys have questions for me. I'm going to sit down a second. Oh, my feet are killing me today. It has been a busy work day. Oh my goodness, so busy. Sounds delicious, Janice says. Yes, if you haven't had this one yet, guys, you're going to love this casserole. Again, we made a broccoli cheeseburger casserole. Dee Dee says she loves casseroles. Are you back on your diet? Oh, Cynthia, honey. I had to draw a line in the sand because my emotions got the best of me. And no matter how much I tried, 100%, like I've always known, and this is true for a lot of women, when you're under stress or emotional stress or trauma, your body holds on. I know y'all have heard of cortisol, but your body really holds on to the issues. Even if I'm doing a really strict diet through that, my body always is affected by stress. So not only was my body hanging on to stress, but I was under stress. And I was just making really bad choices for myself. Full transparency, really bad choices. And you know what? I gave myself some grace. Cynthia, because, we all need to do that every once in a while. But look, I was spiraling. I'm like, look, this is bad. I need to get myself back on track. So Haley and I actually drew a line in the sand last week. And last week, she and I got rid of any kind of junk in the house. Now, because people are so kind, people are still so kind and bringing me dishes and delivering flowers and delivering food. And look, if it's something that's coming in the house, I love you guys, but if it's something coming in the house that's not good for me, I'm just packing it up and taking it to work. So Haley and I put a line in the sand last week and we got rid of the junk in our house. We got rid of all those things. And then this week I started the burn and I'm feeling so good. So I feel like I'm getting right back on track with my lifestyle because it's not a strict diet. It truly is a lifestyle. And if you feel good, it's easy to make decisions to continue feeling good. But when you feel bad, it's so easy to be like, I've already gained 20 pounds. What's 5 more pounds going to hurt? It's almost the holidays. I'm going to gain at the holidays. Like, mindset is so important. And I was just not in the right mindset at the time, but I have gotten there. So yes, the burn has helped me a whole lot. Hey, Darlene, she has lost 40 pounds. That is so wonderful. Give her some hearts. And she wants to learn more about keto. So Darlene, in the comments right now, if you're still here, put getting started, and I'm going to send you some information. I love all the hearts. You guys are awesome. Lisa made the low carb pizza, the tortilla pizzas. Was it delicious? Or did you do a different one? Thank you, Shannon. I got this shirt so cheap. I got it at a little boutique, so cheap. And they had some just like this at Maurice's. And they were buy one, get one 50% off. So I bought a couple more. Wish you have subtitles. I know. I talk so fast. I'm so sorry, Darlene. I talk so fast, and I know some people are hard of hearing. My mom, Diane, is doing so good. She is doing so good. We've been spending lots of time together and just having some fun together. Oh, yes. Bridget has her December box ready. She's ready for the next burn. Prayers for me. I have COVID. Cindy, oh my goodness, we will definitely be praying for you. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Lisa said it was delicious. She used the low-carb tortillas to make a pizza. My mom really is doing well, Pam. It's been wonderful. We've all really just been leaning on each other. And my mom, she is a very strong woman. Like, she is very strong. So the normal strength she has, plus the strength of prayer and the strength of faith and just the strength of knowing Dad truly is exactly where we know he is. And he has so little suffering, which is what we prayed for the whole time. Like, it just doesn't make it easy, but it just makes it more peaceful. So she really is doing so good. What time do you normally come on? Please have someone type in here, please. Darlene, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I know anybody I could pay to do that for me. I usually come on Monday through Friday. No, I'm sorry. I usually come on Sunday through Thursday between 6 and 6:30. But I'm sorry. I don't know if I can even turn on subtitles. If somebody knows how to do that on Facebook, y'all let me know. I'll be glad to do it for her. When I get well, I'm planning to make the pizza. Oh, yes, Cindy. I made your tacos with a twist. Yum. That sounds great. I haven't had that in a long time, Cindy. All right, guys. Well, I've got through all the comments. You guys don't have any questions for me. I really appreciate you. This is going to come out of the oven in about 20 minutes to look at it and see if it's done. If it needs to go a little more because you want that cheese really good and melted and hot, let it get bubbly. Then we might cook it a little longer. But I will post a picture later. And put it on the page so you guys can see what the finished product looks like in the casserole dish. And I will talk to all of you guys later. So if you need any help one-on-one, send me a personal message. If you have questions, just put them in the comments and I'll be glad to answer you so that everybody else can see. Have a great night, guys. See you later. Bye.